Yo, what's up? I just took a long look at what I had for this week, and so much of it is either completely blacked out video. I mean, I have hours of content that is, some of it has audio, and most of it is completely black. I don't really know what to do about that, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it. For the past couple hours, I've been troubleshooting, and I think it's just the inevitable that a lot of it didn't get filmed. And in an intro that I did yesterday, I said, a lot of what I did on day one, I didn't get to film, or I didn't film. And although I was disappointed, some things aren't meant for the internet. And I'd like to think, looking back on all the events that happened last night, that, you know what, maybe, just maybe, it was the right thing, and it, maybe shouldn't have been on the internet. So that's the way that I'm going to cope with it. That's the cope pill that I've given myself for that. But yeah, so let me kind of detail what I did this weekend. I did get to see at like 7 p.m. combat sports, and now you're unable to hear it in any of the intro, so I'll kind of cut it up and make a little edit. But basically, these people came in from a different organization, and they do full body armor combat. So the guy explained that the chain mail that they're wearing, or armor that they're wearing, is roughly 70 to 90 pounds. So that's 90 pounds on you, and they but they fight each other with legit metal weapons. So that's what you'll see here. But anyway, yeah, this is day one.
Turn it up, Jado.
2D-Con Day 2. I don't think I did a single intro yesterday. And honestly, if I'm being honest, I didn't film a lot either. I tried to enjoy my night as much as possible. Last night was a long night, up until 3, 4, something like that, and we're back day 2. I think instead of me trying to dodge the inevitable of filming a lot of the different activities that I'm doing, we're gonna be filming a lot more today, especially the nighttime stuff. Roughly 7,000 people here. That's where it is, right up there. A lot of stuff happened yesterday, and I'm honestly a little disappointed I didn't film it, but you know, some memories are meant for the internet, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So let's go, 612. I think I said this in my intro, but the hotel's over here. I'm literally in a different hotel parking lot because it is so packed. I think I looked around this entire parking lot for like 10 minutes, not a single spot. It's insane that there's like 7,000 people here. Day 2. There has to be like 1,000 doors. Have you explained it a little bit?
Okay, so we have howdy. So we have 3 D6 bullet dice, and you're looking to roll all 3 of them, and you get a 17 or 18, you can win a bag of dice.
Okay.
And it's free to roll, 1 per person per day. The odds are very low, but it could happen.
Can I try it?
Please do.
Sweet, sweet. Let me put this on quick. All right. So we need what? At least
3 6s or 2 6s and a 5.
Okay. I can't even shake with my left hand. That is,
A little short.
that's pretty
One
short.
per person per day.
A lot of this is going to be walking around kind of showcasing what was all in the event. So I saw the vendor table, some of the video game rooms, a lot of people there in cosplay as you saw. What in the hell? I didn't even get to race. Actually, what the hell? Successful first con, sir?
Yeah, very successful.
What was the hardest one to get?
I have to think about that. Tracking down the Bloody Tears one.
How did you get that?
I found the Castlevania people in the dark rooms.
Hiding in the dark rooms. What was happening in the dark
Games.
rooms? Oh, okay.
The gaming rooms,
I
yeah.
see, sorry.
I see plenty of spots open. Sign away for station. Hop in, first come, first serve.
At this point, I was able to enter into something that was called the Red Bull musical chairs. Now, Red Bull had actually came to this event and sponsored it, and so they brought in their own sort of like activation, and this activation was called musical chairs. And it's not like the normal musical chairs where you sit down, you know, there's music playing. No, this is like of course it's video game related or video game themed. So this game was, okay, there's 10 people that sit down at this computer, you play a level, the last person to complete the level is out. So I got to enter it with a couple of my friends, and as you may thought, I took away last place, yes. But my friends, I think, got 2nd and 3rd, but basically it was like playing this one running game, and then you play this other game, Super Meat Boy, then you play Cuphead, then you play Mega Man. So it was pretty cool, and I think the first place won like a case of Red Bull or something, and then like a $100 gaming headset. This next part, and I'll show you, but Nintendo actually came and had a booth. So they were showcasing some of their different like Nintendo Switch 2 stuff, so some of their new like games for it. So they had different demos. And I have a bag here full of stuff. I thought I'd just show it, right? You weren't able to experience it through the eyes of it actually happening. But Nintendo Switch 2 hat, kind of cool. A little weird having a gamer hat be a trucker hat. But nonetheless, let's pull out what else we have here. I never even opened any of this stuff. I kind of just took a handful of it, which you won't be able to see in the video, but interacting with the Nintendo agent. Let's open this up. I don't even know what this is, actually. I don't know what this is. It's like it's not material worthy of like a glasses cleaner. I'm assuming this is some sort of like headband. Here's another thing. Nintendo did have a lot. Their line, so the games they were showcasing was that Donkey Kong game and then Mario Kart. And I just remember playing Mario Kart because you had to play the tech demo to get any of the stuff. Okay, this is definitely like a microfiber cloth. That's pretty cool. What else? Some stickers. Or those weren't stickers, those are buttons. These are stickers. And I'm assuming it's a lanyard. It's so funny, it literally says here it's a promotional item and that it's not for resale. Yeah, that was that. I think it just played video games with a bunch of different people, had some interactions, and then one of my other like close friends showed up. I went to go greet him. Here's where I thought this was recording the entire time, so it actually bothers me. But this little edit, you'll kind of be able to get a little bit of a glimpse of like what it looked like, even though you didn't really get to see anything and you didn't get to see like public interaction, us playing games, us making friends, enemies, etc. I bestow upon you a 2D con pass. Dude, how are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Dude, good, man. Well, how do you think the vibe is? Is this your crowd?
It's whatever.
The content happens.
I thought you said you didn't want to film anymore.
Ah, it's already on. We're going up to someone's room. Yo, is there room? Can we get 3 more handsome guys in here? All right, thanks. I'm so sorry. I just realized your dog was in here. I'm so sorry. How's everyone's night?
Honestly, terrible.
Oh shit! Why? How do they know?
No, I'm joking. You have to be a VIP. You have to pay money.
Hey, why are you passing on this? That's it from you. Yep. Why?
Yeah, and then lastly, I think it's really just me leaving the event. I don't think there's really much else to this, but man, 2DCon, it was awesome. I wish I could have showcased how much fun I was having through this video. I'm still coping. I'm heavily coping. I'm coping wearing this hat. I'm just coping in general. Honestly, the more that I think about it, I think a lot of the stuff I wasn't able to put on the internet just due to there being like the consumption of alcohol, almost near nudity, if not nudity. I mean, this is an adult, this is a 21 plus sort of deal. It's like, I just remember being in the moment and you get very used to it very quickly. But the first day I was like, whoa, what is going on? And then by like night 2, it's like, oh, this is completely normal. I'm the odd one out, you know, dressed in normal clothes. I'm always looking for someone to, you know, film or even just to collab and just go do something new. As much as I'd like to think that I've done a lot, there's also a lot I haven't done. So, and if you have any cons that you like in the Midwest or even just Minnesota itself, let me know. I'll check it out. So, it was honestly so much fun. I can't even be mad about the YouTube stuff. Can't even be mad about the content stuff as much as I want to. I had a blast this weekend and no one can take that away from me. And yeah, that's me, you know, swallowing the copium pill. But yeah, man, 612 Unscripted, it doesn't end here. Thank you. Thanks to everyone who watches. Thanks to everyone who comments, likes, subscribes.